What's up here in the Dean Dome following a tough loss for Duke? 74-66 is the final score here, along with Ryan Hoerger of the Chronicle. I'm Danny Nolan of DSB Sports. And Ryan, when you look at this game, it looked like Duke had it won about halfway through the second half, and they went through a scoring drought to remember in this one. They missed 13 straight field goals at one point.
Yeah, it was really a tough night in the second half for Duke on the offensive end. Talking to players after the games, they said that they were satisfied with the looks they were getting. They just weren't falling. Saw this a little bit in the second half against Georgia Tech. They struggled from the field as well in the second half of that game, even though they shot well for the entire game as a whole. And in this game, really, the poor field goal shooting, poor free throw shooting, only 7 for 12 and only 12 attempts to begin with, really cost them.
Yeah, compared to the 31 attempts for UNC in this game. But then when you look at the other side of the ball, Marcus Page played a heck of a second half after not scoring at all in the first.
Right, in the first half, Rasheed Suleiman, Quinn Cook, Tyler Thornton, that Duke trio did a good job of making his life difficult. They're bottling him up, not letting him drive to the basket, and really limiting his options. Second half, different story. Coach K was very critical of Duke's second half defensive performance, as for a lot of the players. They just felt like they gave him too much space and didn't really compete on the boards. This is the first time in a long time we've seen Duke out rebounded 43-30, which is a big disparity, but also a little bit expected with UNC's big front line. But it wasn't just Page as well. You had people like Leslie McDonald had a game-high 21 points. James McElMcAdoo, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Really a good team win for North Carolina.
And now when you look forward, they have less than 2 days to prepare for the team formerly known as the #1 team in the country, Syracuse. And they're coming off one of the greatest games of the season at Syracuse earlier this season. How are they going to be able to recover and get back into the flow and hopefully win that game in Cameron?
Well, the big thing is to have a short memory. Obviously, you want to put this behind you as quick as you can, get a new game plan in, get rested. 4 games in 8 days is not easy. That's why they don't do it a lot on purpose. But you look at Syracuse, tough loss at home to Boston College in overtime the other night. So it should be a heck of a game on Saturday night.
So heck of a game. Maybe they won't wear the black jerseys this time. They do not have good luck when they wear those things. But after a storm in the court, tough loss at UNC, they'll move forward to play Syracuse this Saturday night in Cameron Indoor Stadium. We'll both be there. So for Ryan Hoerger, I'm Danny Nolan. We'll see you guys later.